What a swing! The 2025 NBA Finals has delivered yet another captivating chapter. And in Game 4, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder who delivered the knockout punch, staging a furious fourth-quarter rally to stun the Indiana Pacers and tie the series at 2-2. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't always smooth. But for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it got the job done. The Thunder overcame poor shooting from deep and an aggressive Indiana Pacers defense Friday night, securing a crucial 111-104 win in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. With this victory, the Thunder not only tie the series, but they also re-seize the invaluable home court advantage they had relinquished with a Game 1 loss in Oklahoma City. The series now shifts back to OKC for a pivotal Game 5. For much of the game, it looked like the Pacers were firmly in control, holding an 87-80 lead heading into the fourth quarter against a Thunder team that had struggled mightily on offense for most of the night. But the Thunder, showing their resilience, managed to stay just close enough for their MVP to lead a truly historic late charge. The Pacers had done an excellent job for 3 quarters, limiting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a primary playmaker and, crucially, managing to keep him off the free throw line. But when the game was on the line, the NBA's MVP played like one. Gilgeous-Alexander single-handedly scored 9 straight Thunder points to bring his team back. He then secured the Thunder's first lead of the entire second half at 104-103 with just 2:23 remaining, hitting a tough, contested baseline jumper that sent a collective shiver through the once raucous Gainbridge Fieldhouse crowd. From that moment on, the Thunder never trailed again. Gilgeous-Alexander finished with a game-high 35 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. He shot an efficient 12 of 24 from the floor and, even more impressively, hit all 3 of his free throw attempts. A staggering 15 of his 35 points came in the fourth quarter alone. A true takeover performance. While he didn't record an assist on a night where the Thunder collectively struggled to move the ball, recording just 10 assists on 37 made field goals, SGA made up for his lack of playmaking by taking over when it mattered most, quieting a crowd that believed it was on the verge of celebrating a commanding 3-1 finals lead. On the Pacers' side, Game 3 hero Benedict Mathurin had a tough fourth quarter, after leading Indiana's Game 3 win with 27 points off the bench. The young forward committed multiple miscues when the game was on the line in Game 4. He notably missed 3 free throws in the game's final minutes and committed 2 crucial away-from-play fouls before the ball was even inbounded. These costly fouls gifted the Thunder a free throw each time and, even worse, allowed OKC to retain possession. These late mistakes from Mathurin, combined with Gilgeous-Alexander's sterling fourth quarter, were enough for Oklahoma City to complete their rally. One of the most striking aspects of SGA's performance was his ability to finally get to the free throw line. After not attempting a single free throw in the first half and only getting his first attempts with just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter, Gilgeous-Alexander repeatedly drew fouls when the game was on the line in the fourth. And he delivered, hitting all 8 of his attempts in the final quarter to complete a perfect 10 of 10 night from the charity stripe. By the end of the game, only Jalen Williams, an equally perfect 11 of 11, had more free throw attempts than Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder also overcame an awful shooting night from beyond the arc. At halftime, Luguentz Dort had the only made Thunder three-pointer on a dismal 1 of 10 first-half effort as a team. Things didn't get much better after halftime, as the Thunder finished a paltry 3 of 17, 17.6% from deep, a rate that allowed the Pacers to maintain control until late. But one of those 3 made threes was absolutely critical in OKC's late rally, with the clock ticking under 3 minutes. Jalen Williams thought about a 3, but dribbled inside the line and kicked it back out to Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. SGA pulled up from beyond the arc for his only made 3 on 4 attempts, cutting Indiana's lead to 103-102 and truly igniting the comeback. The Thunder made up for their struggles from deep with good shooting elsewhere, finishing 47.4% from the floor. They dominated the glass, securing a 43-33 advantage in rebounds, including a crucial 12-7 edge on the offensive glass that led to valuable second-chance points. They also forced 15 Pacers turnovers and, most importantly, repeatedly got to and delivered at the line, hitting an impressive 34 of 38, 89.5%, of their free throw attempts. The Pacers, by comparison, shot 25 of 33, 75.8%, from the line on their home floor. It wasn't just SGA. Alex Caruso delivered another big effort off the bench, with his active defense and efficiency keeping the Thunder close. Caruso finished with 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals, repeatedly turning those steals into offensive opportunities. Jalen Williams also stepped up, pacing the starting unit early and finishing with 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Chet Holmgren was a force in the post, tallying 14 points, 15 rebounds, and a block. For the Pacers, it was an excruciatingly short finish. They got another strong, balanced effort with 5 players in double figures. Pascal Siakam had a team-high 20 points along with 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. Obi Toppin led the bench in the third quarter with 8 of his 17 points in that stanza. Tyrese Halliburton finished with 18 points and 7 assists. But his game-high 5 turnovers proved costly and helped open the door for the Thunder rally. Now, instead of a commanding 3-1 lead, the Pacers face the prospect of going back to Oklahoma City for Game 5 with the series tied and the Thunder back in possession of home court advantage. It was a tremendous fourth-quarter swing in the wrong direction Friday night that could ultimately cost the Pacers an NBA championship. The momentum has shifted dramatically, and Game 5 in OKC promises to be an absolute thriller. What do you think? Can the Pacers regroup, or has the Thunder seized control of this series? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, NBA fans, what a wild finish in Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Oklahoma City Thunder pulled off a stunning 111-104 comeback win against the Indiana Pacers, fueled by a sensational fourth-quarter rally led by their MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It wasn't pretty for the Thunder for much of the night. They struggled with ball movement and shot a dismal 3 of 17 from beyond the arc. However, they stayed close enough, trailing by 7 heading into the fourth quarter, for SGA to unleash his magic. Despite the Pacers' efforts to limit him, Gilgeous-Alexander exploded in the fourth, scoring 9 straight points and hitting a contested baseline jumper with just over 2 minutes left to give the Thunder their first lead of the second half at 104-103. OKC never trailed again. SGA finished with a game-high 35 points, 15 of them coming in that crucial final frame. He also capitalized at the free throw line, hitting all 10 of his attempts, including 8 in the fourth quarter alone. On the Pacers' side, Game 3 hero Benedict Mathurin had a tough fourth quarter, missing 3 free throws and committing 2 critical away-from-play fouls that gifted the Thunder free throws and possession. Tyrese Halliburton also contributed to the Pacers' undoing with 5 turnovers. Beyond SGA's heroics, the Thunder made up for their 3-point struggles by shooting 47.4% from the field, dominating the boards with a 43-33 rebounding advantage, and getting to the free throw line 38 times, converting 34 attempts. Key contributions also came from Alex Caruso, who provided 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 steals off the bench, keeping the Thunder afloat when their offense sputtered. Jalen Williams also delivered a strong performance with 27 points. With this gritty win, the Thunder have tied the NBA Finals at 2-2 and, more importantly, have reclaimed home court advantage as the series now shifts back to Oklahoma City for Game 5. This Game 4 swing could be monumental in determining the next NBA champion.